All right, haven't decided what to fix for Christmas dinner yet?
Well, our friend Chef Felicia Willette from downtown restaurant Felicia Suzanne's is in the Kohl's kitchen to help.
And Felicia is cooking up not only a delicious entree, but also a quick holiday dessert this morning. Felicia, welcome back to Live at Night.
Yeah.
Always good to see you.
Get excited about the holidays?
Yes.
Have we already gotten our menu planned and we've been to the store and we're getting all that taken care of?
Well, I was hoping that you were going to help me out here.
That's it. We're trying to take some of the pressure off of us, Felicia. You know that.
I was thinking you probably hadn't gotten your holiday
No, you know us too
together.
well. So where do we start here?
Well, we've got, we're going to do a crab stuffed filet and make a quick hollandaise. Hollandaise seems to be a sauce that everybody's a little scared of. And so really easy, simple ingredients. You can put it together pretty quickly. I've just got some egg yolks.
So you're saying we should not be intimidated?
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
Well,
this is 4 egg yolks that I'm just going to sit
Easy for her to say, yes.
over a little pot of boiling water.
Okay.
And while we're doing this, if you want to drizzle in a little bit of lemon juice into the egg yolks.
How much? All of it?
Just a little bit. Just about half of that. Perfect.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is over the heat, we're just going to whisk the eggs until they're nice and frothy.
Now, Felicia, you seem like you've done this a time or two before. You make it seem easy.
Well, no, it's pretty simple. And what's going to do is the warm water is going to start cooking the egg yolks. And once it becomes a little frothy, which as you can see how quick it's starting to come together.
Is. It really is.
I mean, that's even been like less than 30 seconds. I've got some melted butter. If you can help me, you're going to drizzle in some melted butter. Okay. And this is just a little salted melted butter, slowly, perfect, whisking that in. And what the butter's going to do is it's starting to emulsify. And it's going to thicken up as I'm whisking it. Perfect. You're going to put it all in there.
All right.
So we'll do this for about how long?
Actually, you see how long it took that. That's it. We're going to put your little finger in there and taste it. See if we need a little salt and pepper. Or a little hot sauce.
Tastes good to me.
Yeah.
Hot sauce.
A little hot. I brought a little hot sauce for you. You need a little splash it a little in there.
Yeah.
Put it in there for Alex.
Thank you very much.
We're expert
just
pourers.
A little splash.
Here we go. Just a splash.
Perfect. And you see how easy that is? A little hollandaise.
That's it.
Very good.
Less than a minute. I mean, it takes longer to get the ingredients together, melt the butter, and whisk the eggs than it does to actually make the sauce. And to serve with that, I've got a little fresh asparagus.
Okay, we see that right here.
I took a fillet, and we're going to poke a little hole, and I made some crab
stuffing. Why do you have this fillet right in front of me?
Because I knew that you could probably take care of that for me.
You're going to put me to work over here as well.
You're going to make a little incision on the side of the fillet.
On the side.
See your medical skills.
I've got
like this?
Yep. Just going to kind of make a little pocket deep into it.
All right, a little bit deeper.
And we're going to season it with a little salt and pepper. Okay. You're going to make a little pocket.
A little bit deeper?
A little deeper.
All right.
And then I just have some fresh lump crab meat from the Gulf, and I just whisked in, or stirred into it, some sauteed peppers and onions. And you're just going to kind of fill the filet with a little bit of that crab meat.
Oh,
you could do shrimp, you could do oysters, you could do cornbread dressing. Anything.
Wow.
Just kind of pack it in there.
Pack it in, okay.
And then saute pan, a little bit of olive oil, and we're just going to add that steak right on in there. And while that is cooking, I'm going to put together...
Now Felicia, is that enough for one person or 2 people? How many will that serve?
Well, that's just for you.
Oh, thank you. All right.
If you want to share, you can share.
I guess I don't get any. I'll get your leftovers.
Here for you.
No, that's...
And for the dessert...
I'll eat the dessert.
I did a little praline banana tres leche. Tres leche is a 3 milk cream.
Okay.
And today, the 3 milks that I'm using a little bit of half and half, some heavy cream. Now, Alex, I've got your tongue, so don't let our dinner, lunch...
Oh, of course not.
There you go.
All right.
A little bit of heavy cream and some sweetened condensed milk. With the tres leche, it just has to be 3 milks. So if you want to use whole milk, skim milk, buttermilk, just make sure you sweeten it. I'm not having to add any sugar because the condensed milk is sweet.
No sugar at all?
Because of the condensed milk. The condensed milk is a sweetened milk.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to whisk this together. And then you can make it, I've got an individual serving, or we can make a large, like a trifle for Christmas morning. You know, everybody around the holidays have got pound cakes, pumpkin cake, cranberry cake, banana cake. I'm going to use some banana cake today. I made a little bit of praline sauce. You could use chocolate sauce. You could use some fresh herbs. I'm going to pour that on the bottom of the bowl. Took some fresh bananas, sliced them, put that on the bottom. Again, you could use, if you don't have bananas, you could use some raspberries and chocolate sauce, or you could use some blueberries. Take the cake, the banana bread, just make some slices like so. Layer them on the bottom of the cake. or on top of the bananas, excuse
About how many
me.
slices are we talking
Well,
about?
this is, again, we're making a trifle. So
Okay.
this is going to serve about 6 to 8 people. We're just going to kind of pack this in. What's great about this dessert is that you could make it Christmas Eve and serve it Christmas morning. Or you could make it, for the weekend, if you're using some
Right.
banana bread Christmas morning, you could make it for the next day.
Makes a lot of
Okay.
sense.
And then I'm just going to pour this milk mixture right over the cake. Put a little bit right over here for the individual serving. How are fillets doing?
They're looking great.
Okay, I bet you could take that one and put it over at the on your asparagus.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
What we
Perfect.
got here? Move it over. Looks good.
And take your hollandaise,
Yes.
and you can drizzle that right over the top
Of the asparagus.
of the asparagus, the steak, whatever you'd like.
Just gonna drizzle just a little bit.
Perfect.
Just a little bit.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Okay. Thank you, Bonnie.
You just set that right down. I've got you a little fork and knife if you need to take a little
Oh, thank
taste.
you.
And Bonnie, I'll give you the tres leche.
See what we have.
I'm going to give you a big spoon.
Oh, thank you.
So again, what's
This is the
great
best
about this
Christmas
cake
gift
is,
yet.
with the tres leches, it's a Latin dessert, and what they would normally do is they would take, like they'd make a cake, eat it fresh one day, and then the next day, whisk the milks together, and that would sort of rehydrate the cake. So you got kind of 2 different desserts out of one cake.
This is almost like a cake cereal.
Yes. With the milk.
The milk and the banana.
And the bananas
It is
in it.
fantastic.
How-
Is this coconut on the top?
Yeah, and I garnished it with just a little bit of toasted
Felicia,
coconut.
that's a pretty hefty sized dessert for Bonnie.
Well, you were
No, this
taking-
is just about right.
Taking the cake. Now, traditionally, I would let it soak, let the milk, because the bread is going to absorb all the milk, and so it needs to sit for about 2 hours.
Okay.
And then I just garnished it with a little bit of whipped cream and some toasted coconut.
Well, let me try what I've been working
Yeah, how
on.
about your steak with your hollandaise?
How did you do? Outstanding.
Oh, incredible.
Outstanding.
With the hollandaise, people are so intimidated, thinking that it takes, that it's going to take a long time, or it's going to something's going to happen. You saw how easy we put that together. Great over asparagus, green beans, broccoli. Again, with the filet, you could stuff it with shrimp. You could stuff it with cornbread dressing. What's easy is that I came this morning and made the sauce and just kept it warm right over the little pot until I was
Over the
ready to
boiling
use
water.
it.
Okay.
How much time, though, Felicia, when you are not at the restaurant, you're at home, do you spend a lot of time in the kitchen during the holidays?
I do. Actually, I come from a really large family, and so my mother writes the menu and gives us all of our duties. She gives us all of our chores. Actually, I'm making the tres leche cake to take home because, again, I'm working, and just like everyone else is, it's busy. You're trying to get gifts and spend time with family, and you want to spend some time in the kitchen, but it's really about being with family and friends. And so these are just some really quick, little, easy dishes that get you out of the kitchen and in with the family.
Do we need to make reservations when Bonnie and I show up at Felicia's house?
Never.
Well,
I always have a table for
We're
you, Alex.
helpers.
That's
I mean,
it,
we
we
should
are
get.
helpers.
We
Actually,
should
you're
dive
not going
right
to sit.
in.
You're coming right back into the kitchen because I'm going to need you
As
to make
always,
this dish for
I'm
me.
there for you. You know that. You saw your information on the screen, Felicia. Always good to see you.
Nice to see
Thank you
Happy
so
holidays.
much.
Happy
Same
holidays
to
to you.
you. Same to you.